Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content. Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy February 2nd. It is Sunday, and we are hard at work over here. So I've started working on the Miata. We'll go over that in a minute. Big Ron's working on the 58 Apache, and I'm going to show you that first. So let's check that out. 1958 Chevy Apache for our new viewers. We're in a full restoration of her. Lots of patch panels. But what we're working on right now is Big Ron has been grinding all this down here, getting all this cleaned up, getting ready to start moving across here, get this rocker out, get all of these spot welds drilled out, get the new rocker in, get the new inner cab mount in with the new section of floor, which you see right here. That is going to go here just like that over there. And then we have inner cab corners just like that one. It's going to go right here. And the outer cab corner, just going to go right here. Now we've already done the other side. We've already had our patch panel made for the back. That's all done. So things are happening. I also would like sooner than later to get the gas filler. You see the hole over there? I'd like to get that welded up maybe today too. So just trying to get some of these things done and get rolling down the road. On the Apache, I think we're in a good place on it, honestly. I think we're doing pretty good. So, got the door sitting there on the door stand. Again, if you don't have one of these door stands, buy one. They're amazing. I think they got them off of Amazon. This thing's been a lifesaver for Ron. Because sometimes he's doing something and I'm not here. You know, I take my wife to work and whatnot. I mean, he literally can pick a door on and off by himself, which is huge. Now, let's talk 1991 Mazda Miata, okay? One I'm doing for Ed. Trying to just bang this thing out, get it done. Pulled the axle, working on the rear suspension. Pulled the axle, rear lower control arm, rear upper control arm, okay? I have to press out these bushings. Here, 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 and here. And then these two top ones, all right? Press in the new urethane bushings, and I need to clean these up and paint them, okay? I'm going to paint the axle from here to here just because it looks like crap. And then I'm going to clean up all this dried up grease and whatnot that's on here. Clean this up a little bit and I'll be putting these on. Now what I have done, so today I pulled all that off. Also got up under here a minute ago and washed all of this and scrubbed it with a hard bristle brush. And in preparation, I'm going to undercoat all of this wheel well here in a couple minutes once all this dries. I was going to put the fan out here earlier, but it was pouring down rain. So that's going to go there here in a second. I got to drag it out from over here. And then we can get this going. Now, the idea, and you guys already know most of this, like this panel I painted goes in the trunk. There's your caliper bracket, painted red. There's the coil spring, painted silver to match the front. For those of you that haven't seen, this is the front. I still got to clean the wheels up and stuff, but you can see in there, it's nice in there. So, all undercoated, painted, pour 15'd anywhere with rust, so on and so forth. Just trying to save the car, right? These have a bad issue with rusting, trying to just take care of that for the guy. So, that's where we're at here. Now, the reason I pulled the axle is because I need to pull the rear diff, okay? And to do that, because I have rear diff bushings, rear differential bushings. So, for those of you that don't know, Miata's a rear-wheel drive. They have a rear end. So, I now need to go over here and pull all this off and pull the axle out of this side of nothing else. Get this off, break the axle free, and get the axle out of there. And then I've got, I think, 6 bolts, and I can drop the diff down and put in my new bushings, and be looking pretty good. Shut that before I kill the battery. And yeah, so that's what we're doing there. Volkswagen thing, we threw the windows back in it. It is for sale. If you want it, hit me up. I'll work with you on price and everything else, and wherever you're located, we can figure that out. But this is for sale currently. Chrysler 300 with the grill, the new grill sitting in it. Really excited about that. Got some really good comments over the past few days, which really appreciate you guys for that. People seem to like that look. So, because that's not factory, it's like 50% factory. It's all factory parts, but I modified it. So I took the stock propeller apart and made that. So, anywho's, that's where we're at. Hoping the weather holds out here. Yesterday, as you guys saw, we did the transmission pan on the 40 Ford, shimmed the starter, took care of that problem, and now we have, as far as we know, we went through the night with 0 transmission leaks, 0 leaks at all. So that's huge. So really happy with where this is at. I think the next thing for the 40 is going to be tune the carburetor, probably put a new set of plugs in it, and it should be pretty well where it needs to be. So anywho's, I'm going to set you guys up here in a little bit and let you watch Ron weld and grind and cut and do all the things, and we'll bring all that to you, so stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so just want to give you a quick understanding of what you're about to see here, okay? So Big Ron is working on getting the rocker panel off of the passenger side of the 1958 Chevy Apache. So what you see here, see these holes? You see them all over. So these were spot welds. So what he did is he went ahead and he drilled out all the spot welds with a drill. Now he's going to take the air hammer, air chisel, and he's going to get up under this lip. There's a lip right here. He's going to get under it and pop up. Now some of these he might still have to drill out some more, whatnot, but I'm going to have this recording. That way you guys can watch what he's doing. And eventually this whole rocker section will come out to make way for our new one. So enjoy, guys. We'll put some music to this so it's not crazy. Okay guys, quick little update on the Miata. I got the axle cleaned up, hanging, it's drying. Same with the control arms. So the next thing we're going to do is these bushings. We're going to press these bushings out. These two and those two. And then I'm going to bring these back out here. I'm going to scuff them up and I'm going to paint them black. I'm going to paint this black. I'm going to paint this black, maybe. And yeah. And then once all that dries, then we'll press in the urethane bushings here, 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 and here, there and there. And then these are ready to go back on the car. So progress is being made. Currently have the fan in the wheel well. Just trying to dry it so I can do the undercoating and stuff. So stay tuned, lots more coming. guys, putting in the urethane bushings for the Miata upper rear control arm on the driver's side. Lots of things are happening. I got the caliper painted, or some halfway painted. It's drying over there. I got the wheel well done. We've got just all kinds of things happening. Stay tuned for that. Hoping to have this Miata out of here by this weekend. Be great. Get Ed in his car back. I'm sure he wants it. The trick to urethane, guys, lube it. Lube everything generously, or you will hate your life. I got lucky. On the other one. There she goes. There we go. One upper controller. Alright. So this is ready to get bolted in the car again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get that done. And then I'm going to wipe all the grease off of this, get that in the car, and then put another coat on the caliper probably before I do that, and then yeah, just keep going. I'm going to do the lower control arms, see how that works out, and kind of go from there. I think those we're going to have to use the bolt, pull them in. But this one was so easy, I was like, why not do it? If it just two halves, put them in. So be back. All right, so I'm lubing up the lower control arm for the rear of the Miata. These are the bushings here. You know the drill, we've been over this. Lube, lube, lube. No lube is a bad day. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, I could be putting too much lube on this. I don't know. But I don't know that you can put too much lube on these. So, there's that. Well, that's new. My finger's too big. Common problem. Get it? Big Ron just took all the pieces he just took off the Apache out to the trailer, which we're going to take to the dump tomorrow, we think. Get that stuff out of here. We got a lot of wood, stuff like that needs to get out of here. Open this up for me. I need the lube out of there. I can't. We're all lubed up, Ron. You don't have to tear it. All you gotta do is open it. Lube me. Thank you. Okay. We gotta lift these up. You giving up?
Huh?
You quitting for the day?
No, remember I said moving it over so I could jack it up.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Hey Barry! Another day!
New video.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Riding Custom. This is going to be your, I guess, Sunday night update. Wrap up this video. So I'm going to show you more of what got done to the truck, to the 58 Chevy Apache. Then we'll go over the Miata, and then we'll kind of get into what's going to happen tomorrow. So here's the truck. 58 Chevy Apache. And yes, the door is back on it. And no, I'm not going to open it. So right now the hinges are sort of bolted on, but we needed to get this on here just to check fitment, make sure everything's kind of somewhat where it needs to be. So today, as you guys saw earlier in the video, Ron went ahead and cut out the rocker, took the rear cab patch panel, I guess, that they had on there off. Now we'll still have to go in and cut this off, but you know, that'll be probably tomorrow or the next day. So we are preparing to install inner cab corner, outer cab corner, and rocker panel here. And you might be able to see in here a little bit. This floor piece, you can see where you can see the floor. See my shoulder? So this is where we're at so far. Probably making you sick. But yeah, so we're getting there. We'll probably also in the next day or two cut this back section of floor out and take it over and get it made and get it installed, just to get past that. But so far so good. Everything's lining up really good. We're really happy with how everything's going. No issues. Really, really good. So Apache is rolling. Ron's been working his tail off on it. We love Big Ron. He does great work. I've been on the Miata, Mazda Miata. So I got the caliper painted. This is the driver's side rear. Calipers painted, struts in, assembled and in, upper control arms in with the urethane bushings, lower control arms in with the urethane bushings. All of this is assembled and ready. N-link is on. I've got the sway bar bushings on both sides done. And then over here, I got the axle painted. Sorry for the bad light, guys, getting dark on me. I got the axle painted here. This was just rust and nasty, so I cleaned it up, painted it. And then here's our hub assembly. I got it all painted up, and I got some rags sitting there so I didn't mess things up. Now tomorrow I do have to push this, press this bushing out and get this one out, and then go from there, push the new one in. Now I won't be putting this in yet, and the reason for that is I need to drop the rear diff on the rear differential on the Miata. Tomorrow I'm going to come over here to the passenger side and break all this off, pop the wheel off, everything out. Take the axle out, do all of that, and start getting it painted, cleaned up, and all that. And in the middle of doing that, I'm going to drop the rear differential. Once I have the axles out, I got to take the drive shaft out on one side, and but that's just 4 little bolts. I think they're 12s, And then I've got some urethane bushings to put in. They're not the full bushing, they're the, what do you call it, insert. So it should be relatively simple. I say that and just jinx myself. But that's what we'll be doing tomorrow on this. Tomorrow Ron's going to be back on the Apache, continuing to cut and weld and grind and do all the things on this side, trying to get all this on just like the other side. And yeah, we're still on track for what we've been wanting to do. So everything's still on track. Really happy with the progress. We did get some parts today, actually. From LMC Truck. Show you this. Got a receipt. That's fun. I got all new bolts for the bolts that hold the hinge, the door to the hinge. Okay, I got all the bolts for that. Let's see here, what else we got in here? We got new hinge pins for both sides with bushings, the bronze bushing, the brass bushings, and also somewhere in here is more hinge springs. I bought some springs. I can't seem to find. Oh, there. The door hinge springs. So I bought some of those too. You see how many bolts I bought. So this is the amount of bolts that LMC Truck says I needed to have new hardware to bolt the doors to the hinges on both sides. So wanted to make sure I had new hardware and not go through that craziness. So anyway, guys, so we'll be rebuilding the door hinges here soon. New hinge pins, new bushings. New springs, all new bolts and hardware. Should really solve most of our problem of the doors sagging, wanting to drop down. That should solve that, I think. So, yeah, so we're looking good. So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I got to pull the thing in. Again, Volkswagen things for sale. If you would like to talk about purchasing it, hit me up at brownsridingcustom@gmail.com or leave me a comment and in this video, and I will reach out to you. And yeah, but that's what we're going to be doing. And hopefully in the next 2 to 3 days, I'd like to get this Miata back to Eden so that he can enjoy his car and not take the bus anymore. So gotta try to get this done. So stay tuned for all this, guys. A lot of content. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the morning.